Good morning, everyone. This is Julie McDonald with Microcom Technologies, and I'd like to thank all of you for attending today's webinar with Yeastar. Today's host is Jason New. He is their senior training instructor, and he'll be presenting today. If anyone has any questions, please submit them in the question box, and I will ask them of Jason at the end of today's presentation. Jason, thank you so much for taking the time to being here today and making your presentation with us. We're looking forward to it. I am finished for now. The floor is now yours.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Julie. Hey guys, good morning. Thank you for coming. This is Jason from Yeastar Training Team, and today we're actually going to have this webinar talking about our S-Series PBX, some highlight features, and of course, I'm also going to talk about some other highlight solutions. Okay, so let's just get started. If you guys have any questions, you can just let us know through the chatting panel. All right. Now, first of all, guys, as you can see here for Yeastar product line, generally speaking, that we currently have two major product lines. On the one hand, we have the on-premise system. On the other hand, we have the on-cloud solution. So our on-premise system is actually, especially the S-Series PBX. This is actually our major product line for the on-premise system. And except for the on-premise system and on-cloud system, we also have the gateway solution. We also have the solution for extension users, which is called Linkus UC app. So anyway, the whole Yeastar product line is kind of like a very comprehensive solutions for our SMB users. Okay, so today I'm actually just talk about some highlight features of our S-Series PBX. So first of all, let's check this out. Now for S-Series PBX, as we know, we totally have 5 different models. They're totally designed for SMB users. For example, we have S412. It's a very good solution for the micro business user. And also we have S20, S50, S100, and S300. Those 4 models are more like a pure IP solution for small and medium-sized enterprise users. So when you check on the specification here, just have a quick look here. Now you will see that previously I just mentioned the S-Series PBX is going to be a pure IP solution, but it doesn't mean you can never customize your system. So actually, actually the S-Series PBX gives you lots of flexibility for the customization. So if you take the brand new S-Series PBX, equip it in your office, you're going to be able to have a pure IP solution with no doubt. But if you prefer to customize your system by yourself for end users or for some project, that's totally supported. As you guys can see here, for all of our S-Series PBX models, they can support FXS, FXO. They can also support the GSM, WCDMA, the 4G LTE. Even for the ISDN channel, we also support it. So the whole system is very flexible for you to make your own customization. So another thing I'm going to talk about here is because we're talking about the on-premise system. So on-premise system basically means the hardware PBX. Now, what customer care about the most for the hardware solution is going to be the quality. Pretty sure the first priority will be the quality. Now, as for the quality, we provide you guys a very good system. If you have a screwdriver, you open that box, you'll be able to see that we have lots of very good providers. We choose those providers very seriously, so you're gonna be able to see that we have an XP Freescale as the CPU provider. We get Toshiba. Anyway, those providers are pretty good, so we can provide a very good system because of those good providers. And of course, we also have our own factory. We got our own laboratory. So we did lots of tests. Pretty sure we did lots of tests. Just want to make sure the whole system is very stable and reliable. Okay, and previously, guys, still remember I just mentioned about the customization of our system. So how do we make the customization of the Yeastar S-Series PBX? Now, when you try to make the customization of your S-Series PBX, it's very easy because our hardware system is modular designed. So which actually means it's kind of like, funny story is this is kind of like a Lego. That sounds very funny, but it is just like a Lego. So you can take our modules, you can fix our modules in the PBX, plug and play. That's why I said this is kind of like Lego. So you will be able to create your own customized system. So no matter you're looking for FXS port for your analog phones, or you're looking for the FXO for landline, or even for ISDN, you can use our modules to make a very customized system for the very specific project or specific solution. Now, besides that, we can also change the system capacity. Also very stable, very flexible. So I mean, think about it. Traditionally, when you try to expand the system capacity, you probably need to take another unit of the PBX to expand the capacity, right? Well, with our S-Series PBX, for example, like our S100 and S300, when you try to expand the capacity, you don't have to take another unit. You can simply just open this box, take our D30 module, fix this module in your system, plug and play, then you will be able to have 100 extensions, 30 concurrent calls extra. So this is very easy, very simple, very convenient. And of course, for the ports, for the solution customization, just take our modules. Okay. So which basically means now you have lots of flexibility to customize the system, what you're looking for. For example, you could be able to have 24 ports for your analog phones. You could be able to have triple ports for your ISDN channel. So this is very flexible. Okay. All right. And what's more, the Yeastar S-Series PBX can also provide you guys a cross-platform solution. That's a little bit confusing. Actually, I'm going to talk about this one. The API is also supported on the S50, S100, and S300. So if you try to provide a comprehensive solution to some SMB users, they probably need to get a very customized solution. They will like to create something by themselves. They will like to integrate with the PBX with their management platform. So we can use the API for helping them to customize the solution. Now that's very flexible. So in other words, we can just provide the solution, not just for SMB, basic telecommunication solution. We can also provide some solutions for vertical users, like call center, like property management system for hotel users. Okay. And another highlight feature we have here is not just the hardware is modular designed. For the software is also, you can also call this as modular design, because when you log into the S-Series PBX user interface, you will see that we have one thing which is called App Center. There's one icon which is called App Center. So the App Center is very interesting. This thing is very similar with your App Store, your Google Play on your mobile. Let's just think about it. On your mobile, if you try to use your App Store, your Google Play, you basically just use it for expansion of your functionalities of your mobile. So the App Center on the S-Series PBX can do the same thing. It just helps us to expand the functionalities for our PBX. Now, which basically means when we have a brand new system, it provides you lots of basic call features. All the built-in features are totally supported. So you can provide your customer a very basic telecommunication solution. But if they would like to have some advanced solutions, some advanced features, for example, if they would like to have a phone book feature, they would like to have the VPN solution, they can get the app from our App Center. Now, in this App Center, we provide totally 9 different apps. 5 of them are for free, 4 of them are not for free. So we charge by the Linkus, the hotel, the billing app, and chart integration. We actually charge them. But things will be a little bit interesting is about the Linkus. The Linkus is not totally for free, because when you log into the App Center, you click on Linkus, you will see that there's 2 options for you. Option 1 is Linkus Cloud Service. That's actually a value-added service. You need to pay for that if you would like to use the Linkus Cloud Service. But option 2 is going to be the server-based Linkus. So you basically just create Linkus server on your PBX directly. So for that one, it's for free. So Linkus is a little bit special. Well, as for other apps, we charge it just for one-time charging. So you pay it for one time, you're going to be able to use it permanently. Okay. Now, in the App Center, those apps can provide us very comprehensive solution. For example, like we have auto provisioning feature, nothing special, but The good thing is this feature, we support lots of IP phones, which means we have a very good compatibility with IP phone providers. So I'm pretty sure for you guys, you probably have lots of different IP phones for your business, not just A-Link, Polycom, you probably have many other options. So, and also as you guys can see that Yeastar, we never manufacture any endpoint solution. We only provide you guys the system. So probably we may worry about the compatibility with phones. So don't worry about it. If we're trying to provide a comprehensive solution to your customers, to your end users, you can just go ahead. Because for all those major brands, IP phones in the market, we totally support it by our auto provisioning. So you simply just click on your mouse, you're going to be able to figure out the phone registration directly. Now, what's more, we also get an app which is conference panel. So for some, group companies, for example, like multiple branch offices, a big company, big guys, if they're going to start a conference, it's a little bit hard for them to manage conference without a user panel. So they can't actually choose our conference panel. They could be able to use this feature to monitor the conference status, to check whether people are logged in or not. What's more, we also have the LDAP server feature, like I've mentioned before. If you're looking for a phone book solution, go ahead, get this app. This is also for free. And also we have the VPN solution because we're talking about the IP PBX, right? So everything is based on IP. Well, especially for some special cases like the branch office solution. For example, like we have a headquarters, we have a branch office. Between my two offices, I would like to create interconnection by SIP trunk, right? So it's pretty easy. It's not a big deal, but the problem is sometimes people, they may worry about the security. So they would like to have a VPN solution. Well, as we know, for VPN solution, mostly it's not going to be a free service. You have to purchase a third-party VPN service. So we provide our customer a very good solution, a very good idea, very good option, which is called VPN server. So this app is also for free. If you would like to control your budget, but you also care about the security, now you can get this app from our app center, and you can turn one of your PBX as the VPN server. So on the other side, on your branch office side, no matter it is your PBX or your IP phones or soft phones, anyway, those devices, they're going to be able to register on my headquarter PBX as the VPN client. Okay. Of course, we also have solution for vertical users, like I mentioned before. So for vertical users, if in the future you guys have a project for hotel users, now don't forget that we have this app, which is called Hotel. So, for hotel users, actually, it's very interesting because for hotel users, mostly the big hotels, they're going to use their own property management systems for management, right? They're not going to use phone system for management. So for some small hotels, if they care about budget, they will like to control their cost. So honestly, they don't want to spend too much money for the property management system. That's really expensive. So our solution is you can get this app. It's a very good budget. It's very cheap. You get this app and you can configure your PBX work as your phone system and simultaneously as your hotel management system, because this app provides you lots of features for hotel management. It's a very good solution. So if we're trying to get the basic room service, like your room check-in, room check-out, room reservation, minibar service, wake-up costs, a billing report, all the basic features are totally supported by this app. So it's a very good budget for small hotels. Now, for the big hotels, now our solution currently is called chart integration. So some big hotels, if they have their own property management systems supported by chart, so we can just use our chart integration for the solution directly. And for call center users, our solution currently is Q-Metrics integration. I know this is a little bit limited, but we still have one. At least we have one solution. So if in the future we have some customers, they have call center solution, they need a call center solution. If they're using Q-Metrics, well, they can just integrate with our PBX directly. So for the current version of our S-Series PBX, the call center solution we have is just the Q-Metrics integration. Okay. All right. And what's more, we also have a billing app. But just let me clarify here, guys. Our billing app is a little bit different. It's not the billing app for charging, I'm sorry, for calculating your SIP chunks. It's not that kind of billing app. Our billing app is more like a credit control. So for for some SMB users, some small and medium-sized business users, and also for some small hotel users, they will like to set a credit control for their telecommunications, right? So they can use our billing app. They can, we support prepaid, postpaid, so it doesn't matter. You can choose whichever you would like to use. Then you can use this app to create the account for each extensions, for the whole phone system, whatever you would like, whatever you prefer, to control your credit. Okay. All right, guys. Now, except for some basic highlight features, now I would like to talk about some highlight solutions with our S-Series PBX. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is going to be the solutions for interconnections. This is also very popular. Lots of customers, they have multiple offices, headquarter and branch offices. So the first thing they will like to know is whether we support the, the SIP trunking by static IP or by DDNS. Now, of course, we support it. This is IP PBX. It's not a big deal. All you have to do, you can get a static IP, you can make a port forwarding, then you create a SIP trunk so you can make the headquarter and branch offices totally connected. Well, if you don't have static IP, you can also configure DDNS. But I don't think this is going to be an issue in States, because in States, it's very easy to get a static IP address, right? What's more, we also, for the branch office solution, we also provide our customers more secured security enhancement solution, which is the VPN server. So if they would like to enhance their security mechanism, they also would like to control their budget, they can get our VPN server app to create their own VPN. Now, this is a second option. The third option is if you have your own security solution, for example, if you have your own VPN service, you can also put your PBX under your VPN service directly. So from your headquarters and your branch office, you get two routers. Use your router to create the VPN environment. Then for this two size PBX interconnection, we don't need to use the static IP or public IP or port forwarding anymore. We can just create a SIP trunks directly. Okay. And another solution for the branch offices is a very special one. It's called Yeastar Unique Solution. This is kind of like our Yeastar Unique Solution. It's called Multi-Site Interconnect. So what is Multi-Site Interconnect? The Multi-Site Interconnect feature is actually designed for multiple offices. So which means if you have two offices, a headquarter and branch offices, when you try to make an interconnection between them, you can use the SIP trunk, right? That's what we're going to do previously. It's called SIP trunking. Very basic, nothing special. But the point is, what if we have multiple offices? Like we have 5 or 6 offices. For example, like we have a project for university campus. We have a project for some tiny chain stores, for some residential areas. So anyway, you have multiple offices. So when you try to create the interconnection between them by SIP trunking, that will be so complex, because check this out, guys. On my left hand, this is a SIP trunking solution for multiple offices. So if we have 6 offices, for example, we're going to create so many SIP trunks, because the SIP trunking means you have to create a SIP trunk between 2 offices. So now we have 6 offices. You have to create lots of SIP trunks. And also you have to get static IP addresses, port forwardings. This is not so good for security. Lots of ports are open to the public network, so it's a little bit risky. And that's not finished, guys. Also, you have to create the outbound routes to define your system, how to make outgoing calls to each side, right? So that's just like I mentioned, it's very complex. And also in the future for the maintenance, this is also lots of trouble for you. I mean, just think about it. You have lots of connections here. So if there's something wrong with 1 or 2 connections, then you have to spend lots of time for troubleshooting, right? So you spend lots of time for maintenance. Not so good. Now, our unique solution, multi-site interconnect, just totally simplify this scenario, simplify this solution. So if we have 6 offices right now, all we have to do is just pick one of our PBX, make it as the headquarter. And as for others, they're going to work as the branch office system to register on the headquarter directly, because I'm going to create the user accounts on my headquarter PBX. That's what I'm going to do. And as for the static IP, port file wordings, I don't need to do lots of port file wordings for those branch offices. I just need to set the port file wording for my headquarters system. Make sure my headquarters system can be accessible for those branch offices. That's all I have to do. And for those branch offices, nothing special. They just need to get connected with the public network, so they will be able to get connected with the headquarters. That's pretty easy. And the point is, now once those branch offices they registered on the headquarters, and the whole system is totally connected with each other. So now when you try to make a call from your branch office A to your branch office B, you can just grab your phone, you can just dial the number, you can just call the branch office B directly through the headquarters. So you don't have to create SIP trunks, you don't have to create the outbound roads, you can just make call going directly. Okay. And also we have some solutions for Legacy PBX, because you guys know that our PBX is a hybrid system. So for some Legacy PBX, mostly they're going to support ISDN, they're going to support PSTN. So the analog system, the Legacy PBX, you can just find FXS, FXO ports on it. So some customers, they don't want to drop the old system aside. They will like to have a more, comprehensive solution, save their budget. So we can just provide them the S-Series PBX plus their Legacy PBX with the cable. Now, plug and play, this is also a very good budget for some micro business users. If they would like to have a whole system upgrading, we can provide them the PBX directly. And even for some customers, if they have the remote office with the Legacy PBX, well, that's also not a big deal. So we drop the S-Series PBX in their headquarters, and as for the branch office, it seems that we can never create the connection, right? But don't forget we have the gateway solution. So all we have to do just choose one of our Yeastar gateway, drop it in the branch office system. So we can use the cable, connect our Legacy PBX with our gateway. Then we can create a SIP trunk between our gateway and our headquarter PBX. We can also make it work. So that's going to be, this is more like the solution for some micro business users to save their budget, to make the comprehensive solution works. Okay. And of course, guys, another thing very important about the Yeastar solution is called Linkus UC app. So don't forget this. Previously when I try to introduce you guys about Yeastar VoIP solutions, mostly I'm going to talk about PBX, gateway. It was all talking about the server side. Well, actually, we also have some solution for extension users for the endpoints, not the actual endpoints devices, but it's going to be the solution for endpoints, which is called Linkus UC app. So which basically means now for our customers, if they choose Yeastar solution, they're going to be able to have Yeastar system, Yeastar gateway, and simultaneously, they will also have our Yeastar VoIP solution in their pocket on their computer, because this app can support your iOS system, can support your Android system, can also support your Windows and Mac. So you can just get the app from your Google Play, App Store, or just for the PC version. Anyway, once you get this app, now you log into this app, you will be able to see that this app is a pretty good solution. It actually simplified lots of operation for our extension users. Previously when they're working on their IP phones, they have to remember feature codes, lots of things they have to keep it in their mind. So now, today everybody got a smartphone, so it's pretty easy for them to figure out the Linkus UC solution by themselves. And also, I guess this is a very good opportunity for us to educate the customers. When you try to educate your customer with the system, it's very hard. This is a PBX. It doesn't make sense. They can never understand the PBX. But when we try to introduce the UC solution on their mobile, on their computer, That's much easier, right? So now they will be able to use this app for all the basic call features, totally supported. It's all synchronized from their PBX. So no matter they're looking for their call logs, missed calls, or they're trying to start a conference for one-touch recording, the basic features are totally supported. And besides that, this is also a very good solution for collaboration. So when you log into your app, you can also easily to figure out your internal users' presence. That's very helpful, right? And because this is going to be a UC client, so not like your hardware desktop phone, the interface, the user interface is very simplified. When you try to get your voicemail, your recordings, uh, just forget about the feature codes. You can just tap it on your screen or you can click it on your mouse. What's more, the instant message feature are also supported. This feature is also supported. So now you grab your mobile, you can start a group chat, you can share documents, and with your PC version, you can also work together with your CRMs because we support this. So the current version of our Linkus, we can support Google Contacts, Outlook, Salesforce, and Dynamics 365. So for the integration, also pretty easy. They're all pre-configured by Yeastar team. All we have to do is, I mean, for end users, all they have to do is they can just log into the app and they can simultaneously visit their CRMs there. They can get the authorization code, then they will activate the integration. So it's a very simplified solution. That's why I said this is a very good solution. We can use it to educate our customers about the VoIP. Okay. All right. And the next one, and the next solution we have is for the security system, for the surveillance. Well, actually, this is not very popular solution, but some customers, if they will like to know whether can we make it happen, well, the answer is yes, we can still make it work. Because as we know, for the surveillance solution, generally speaking, they will have their independent system. There's going to be a very professional individual system specifically working for the surveillance. But for our PBX, sometimes we can provide our SMB users a very good budget control solution. For example, if I'm an end user, if I'm just a small, medium-sized business user, I have a warehouse, I have an office, so I would like to control my budget, but I also, first of all, I would like to control my budget, but secondly, I would like to have my phone system and my, monitoring system work together, just for helping me save my budget, but make it work. So we can make it work like this. There's lots of SIP monitors, IPCs, they support SIP. So if they support SIP, we can register them on our PBX as the extension. And now for the solution, we can make it be simplified like this. So in my office, I can keep a monitor phone. And in my warehouse, I can drop several, IPCs. And in my and at the gate of my office, I can probably also set a door phone there. So this is going to be a very comprehensive solution in the future. If, for example, if somebody breaks the door in my warehouse, try to do something crazy in my warehouse, well, the camera, the IPC will actually completely capture everything. So if my camera has a motion capture feature, something like that, so it will automatically send a call to my extension in my office. So I will just need to grab my phone and the monitor phone will it will display me what exactly was happening on in my warehouse. So this is also a very good solution for some micro business users, small business users. If they care about the budget control, they can choose this. Okay. Now, next one, guys, I guess this is going to be the last solution I'm going to talk about here is we are actually talking about the Yeastar S-Series PBX, which means this is the on-premise system, the hardware PBX. So you guys know it. When you sell the hardware system to your end users, well, actually, your job is not finished, right? Because you're going to take your obligation, your responsibility is coming now for the after-sales service, for the tech support, right? So you sell the PBX to a customer, it doesn't mean you finish everything. It actually means you start to take responsibility, you start to take your obligation for your end users, which is the tech support, the troubleshooting, the after-sales service. So the traditional way for you to do troubleshooting for tech support, it makes extra work. You know what? You probably visit their office, so you spend lots of time. Spend you will also need to send a specialist to your customer's office. Anyway, this is extra work. Uh, of course, spend lots of time for troubleshooting. Sometimes you try to figure out what was happening, but eventually you will see that it's just a network issue, network connection issue. So sometimes waste off your time, right? Or maybe you can choose the professional solution like TeamViewer. That's a very good solution, but it's very expensive, right? So for the end user, guess what? The end users, because they're end users, so they don't care about what exactly you're going to do for the troubleshooting, for the after sales service. They don't care about that. They just care about, I need faster service because right now my system got something wrong here. I don't care this is a system issue or the configuration issue, but I just know this is your responsibility. You have to figure this out. So I need faster service, right? So if there are any good solution for helping us to provide faster service, but also a good budget for helping us to save our money, well, the solution is called Yeastar Remote Management, guys. I'm pretty sure some of you guys may heard about this solution in States because our remote management solution in States is very popular, to be honest. So this solution is actually the Yeastar Remote Management. This platform is hosted by Yeastar. It's hosted by Yeastar, and we're gonna give this service to you guys. So which basically means if you guys in the future you need the service, you can buy from Yeastar. Of course, you guys will buy from Microcom. Not a problem. You just contact them. You can get more details about our remote management. And then we're going to help you guys to activate your user account. And then you will be able to log into your user account. The next thing you're going to do is just to register the S-Series PBX on this platform, on your platform. Now, those S-Series PBX, which are equipped in your customer's office, right? So nothing special for the requirement. Just make sure those PBXs has the internet access. That's all we need to do. Then they're going to be able to register on your platform. Now, once we finish this registration, this platform will work as the 24/7 monitoring system. So which basically means this remote management panel will tells you exactly what was happening on every single unit of your registered PBX. So which means in the future for troubleshooting, you don't have to spend lots of time for troubleshooting. You simply just need to check the screen, check this remote management panel, then you will be able to see what was happening on that PBX. So I can just start the remote control, start the remote access, and I can start for the modification, for the configuration, for whatever I need to do to fix it, make it work. That's going to be the remote management solution. Very good solution. And besides, because this is a remote control, remote access, so probably you guys may also worry about the security. Well, like I've mentioned, this is hosted by Yeastar. So the connection between your platform and the registered PBX is totally covered by the encrypted private tunnel. This is hosted by Yeastar. So of course, this is a private tunnel. So also this is a good solution for security. Okay. All right, guys. I guess that was all for my part for today's webinar. Thank you. Thank you for your participation. Hey, Julie, I think I just finished my part.
Terrific. Thank you, Jason. We enjoyed your presentation very much. And we do have some questions for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first one here. And the first question is Yeastar a universal line that works with all VoIP manufacturers?
All VoIP manufacturers? What do you mean? What do you mean that? I'm a little bit confused about that.
Maybe other manufacturers that make equipment that could use your equipment as well.
Yeah. Well, actually, for the VoIP solution, so for other manufacturers' products, like you mentioned before, for the other manufacturers' products, mostly we support it because all of those VoIP solutions, the devices, they support SIP. So if they support SIP, then they can work with our PBX with no problem. Okay, so no matter it's going to be an IP phone or it's going to be another brands of IP PBX. So you can, when you try to create the SIP connection or when you try to register the IP phone on our PBX, not a problem if they support SIP. So there's no problem.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that.
Okay.
Regarding billing and it being customizable, like a customizable platform that you mentioned, can we add can one add a logo, for example?
For now, we cannot add a logo for the billing. You mean the app, right? The billing app.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. So for that billing app, currently we cannot add logo on it. It's just Yeastar logo because this is our Yeastar apps you can get from our app center. So totally it's from Yeastar. So we cannot add logo on it.
Understood. Thank you very much. Next
Okay.
question here for you. For the Linkus, you mentioned that it's a one-time payment. Is this per device or per location setup?
Well, actually, Linkus is not one-time charging. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just clarify this. Now, for those apps in our app center, we charge some apps is one-time charging. For example, like hotel, the chart integration, those apps are one-time charging. The billing app, they are one-time charging. But for Linkus cloud service, that's not one-time charging. That's annual subscription based. And as for the price, don't worry about the users. We don't charge you by users. We charge you by models. For example, if you buy S20, you will see the price is just for the S20 price. So you get this app, the annual subscription based service. You get it, you get the service, you subscribe it. Then for S20, we support 20 users maximally, so you will be able to have 20 users for your Linkus directly. But for S100, the price will be different. So we charge it by models, not by users. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you, Jason, for that. Next question here for you. Can our customers reach out to you for full configuration of the solutions that you offer? For example, you mentioned hotels and things like that.
Okay. Well, if they need some customization for some solutions like hotel or something, I think it's okay. You guys can just contact our tech support team. They're gonna help you to figure that out. Even for some customization, I think it's okay because like I've mentioned, we support API. So some hotel users, they're not gonna use our hotel app. They have their own hotel management platform. So if they would like to know the customization, the integration by API or something like that, I think it's okay. Just contact with our tech support. They're going to help you guys to figure it out.
Great, thank you for that. Next question here for you. Regarding multi-site interconnect, and you did touch on this, can you cover again what devices you would recommend to make this a possibility, the multi-site interconnect?
Okay, good question. For multi-site interconnect, this solution for this feature, while usually we suggest you guys for the headquarter PBX, we suggest you guys take large capacity system like S100 or S300. It depends on you. So if you have like 5 or 6 offices, I think S300 will be better. And if you worry about the stability, for example, like we have a project for university campus, they do care about the stability. So you can also take 2S300 as the headquarter, make it the high availability solution because we support the hot standby. We can use the hot standby, make it as the redundancy solution, just in case for the stability. And by the way, guys, for this multi-site interconnect solution, what I'm going to talk about here is um, this solution is pretty good, but it's not a perfect solution because when you try to get a solution for your project, there's always a proper solution, the most proper solution. There's no the most perfect solution. Actually, I'm talking about the multi-site interconnect feature is pretty good, but also has the limitation. The limitation is maximally you can register 8 branch offices PBX on one headquarter PBX. So totally you can connect the 9 PBXs with this feature. That's the limitation. That's why I said this solution is good, but not so perfect. So in the future, if you guys have a project, you will need to confirm with your customer about more details, especially their requirement, their request. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Jason. Can you tell us a little bit about your product and where it's manufactured?
Oh,
Just
manufacturer.
generally.
Can you just repeat that question? I'm not so clear about it.
Sure, sure. Regarding all of your products and where they're manufactured, can you just tell us a little bit about your manufacturing location and just a general overview of that?
Okay. Our products manufacture locations, right?
Okay.
No, Julie, is that right? I just confirmed with you. Are you gonna ask me about the manufacture of our products?
Yes, like the
Uh,
location, like where?
the location of our manufacturer is in China, in the city where I am in right now, Xiamen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. And regarding technical support, you touched on that. What would be the best contact information if we needed to reach out for technical support?
For tech support, thank you for the question. For tech support, we have two levels. The first level support is in States, it's a local support. We get two technicians in one is called Wayne. He's in Dallas. Another tech support guy, his name is Jonathan. He's in Austin. So for the contact information, I think guys, I need to give you guys the update after this webinar. I'm sorry, Carl, I don't remember their contact number. So I will give you guys a feedback email. I will send the email to Julie. So I think Julie will update you guys about the tech support information. Okay. And also for the tech support, you guys can visit our website, www.yeastar.com. There you can find our support portal. So if you submit the support ticket, I think during the business hour, your case will be handled by Jonathan and Wayne in United States. Okay.
That's perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Jason, thank you so much for answering all of these questions for us today. And thank you for everyone for attending today's webinar. And if anyone has any further questions, of course, please feel free to contact your sales rep or email us at sales@microcomtech.com. And if anyone wishes to review any of the products mentioned or shown here today, please visit us at www.microcom.us. And remember, this webinar presentation has been recorded and will be uploaded to our Microcom YouTube channel so you can view it again. Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate your time and your effort and your presentation today.
Thank you,
Excellent.
Julie.
Until next time.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. Take care.
Bye-bye for now.